Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being seen and shared. It's SaleenDriver once again, bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch from one of my favorite brands. Well, actually, my favorite brand, Zelos. There it is. Now, explanation. This is not my watch. This is my father's watch. It actually just arrived the day that I'm making this. Actually arrived about half an hour ago. And I'm going over to his house in a few moments to deliver it to him and size it for him. I haven't even opened the box yet. So it's most likely still wrapped up in its plastic and it's not sized for me and so on. And obviously I'm not going to size it for me because I'm going to size it for my father. We have different wrist sizes, but he said that before I brought the watch over, I could make a video of it for content purposes. And we all know that YouTube, among other things, is all about your content. And, you know, obviously I can't resist videoing another Zelos. So we have, of course, the standard Zelos sleeve, which is a bit tight. There we go. And we have the standard Zelos cigar box, which smells like wood. Love it. Anyway, opening up the box, we have the typical Zelos wrap, roll, I should say. Oh, wrap, whatever. The gray one that they've been using lately. And, of course, we opened it up backwards. There we go. Get it all in the shot there. So, what do we got? Well, you know from the title that it is a titanium swordfish. And they come with the extra Horween strap with the quick release spring bars that we all love now. We have the Zelos card, metal card, and we see that this is number 28, purchased directly from Zelos in September of 2020. And over on this pouch, we have the watch, which I'm going to leave wrapped up. And we have the titanium, 42 millimeter titanium swordfish with the Meteorite dial and Meteorite bezel, which works beautifully. There we go. And you can see it lines up very nicely. I can take that off at least. I'll put it back on before I put it away because it's not wrapped underneath there. So we have the newer Zelos Clasp with the spring-loaded diver extension, which you can see works very nicely. Well, actually, it might not work because it's all wrapped up in plastic, but yeah, it's wrapped up in plastic, so I don't want to play with that. And you can see it's already running, so we know that the watch is in good shape. Screw down crown, which disengages with a nice audible pop. And we have a date at the 6 o'clock. Let's see, are we... Okay, so that was afternoon, so it's a little after 1 o'clock here. And, yep, single. Well, we'll set all that up later for him. Anyway, screws back in very nicely, very easily. I have always been a big fan of the Meteorite. Here, let me take the plastic off so you get a better look at it. Big fan of the Meteorite dials that Zelos puts out because no two are ever alike. So you have all your meteorites are going to be unique, even if it's just one slice, after another. The next slice is always going to be different than the one previous to it. Incredibly, incredibly lightweight watch. I mean, fantastically lightweight watch. You see the artwork on the back, beautifully done as always. It's covered in plastic. I'm leaving the plastics on. My father deserves the opportunity to unplastic the watch himself. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Nice satin finish to the titanium. I believe this is grade 5 titanium. Everything is wrapped up very nicely. You even have the plastic on the clasp. I mean, hell, you could leave that there. Nobody, you barely notice it except for the edge here, and just prevent desktop diving ever. But I'll probably peel it away. Nice milled out clasp as per usual. The clasp, by the way, is stainless steel according to the Zelos website. The bracelet is titanium, but the clasp is steel. Beautifully done. I'm gonna simulate putting it on my wrist. You can see there's a lot of room there, but you can see that it fits my 7¼ inch wrist very nicely. There's your down the barrel shot. The typical Swordfish case design with the stubby lugs fits very nicely on my wrist. And my father has a much smaller wrist than I do, but can still wear this watch very comfortably. Beautiful watch. Beautiful, beautiful watch. I love the way I love this new trend that he's done. He started this with a Hammerhead 2 with the Meteorite bezel insert in addition to the Meteorite dial. I think that really complements the watch very nicely. So we have the sheet of facts here. I mean, if you're familiar with the Swordfish lineup in the first 2 generations, this is not going to sound terribly new to you. But this is the Zelos titanium Swordfish with the Meteorite dial and Meteorite bezel insert. It is a 42 millimeter diameter case, 48 millimeter on the lug to lug or tip to tip, whichever you want to say it. 13 millimeter thickness. By the way, that's a sign crown, of course. 32 millimeter thick, 22 millimeter lug, 300 meter water resistance. It uses the Seiko NH35 movement with the date at the 6 o'clock. Usually they're up at the 3 o'clock, but I like them down here at the 6 o'clock. Gives nice symmetry between the Zelos logo and the 6 o'clock date window. Plus you get a full indice at the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock, which I think is a better look for watches in general. You have a sapphire crystal. It is flat and it does have AR coating. 120 click bezel. I suspect this might be a little smoother once it's been deplasticed, but it's pretty smooth. Even with the plastics on, it has no real slop in the movement, and it lines up perfectly. Very satisfying adult fidget spinner, and you can feel it loosening up and getting a little bit more easy to turn with each turn. It is, of course, loomed. And you can see, of course, it is a Meteorite bezel insert. It is a full titanium case and full titanium bracelet, except of course for the clasp, which as I mentioned is done in stainless steel. Just a beautifully done watch. I love the fastening on the flanks, especially around the crown guard. This is a true diver watch. I mean, this thing will go down 300 meter. It has the screw down crown. It has the crown guards to protect it against accidental bumping. Excellent loom. I mean, obviously I'm not giving you a loom shot. I'm sorry about that. But if you want to see this, this in all its loomed glory, if you just go to the website, and I will provide a link to the website, you'll see a picture of this in full loom, and it really looks spectacular. Zelos does a great job with its loom. So you have screw down links, or screw-in links for sizing, and you can see the links are relatively small, so this should be very easy to find the right size. You have what, 2, 4, 5, and then 4 on this side. So plenty of removable links for you to get the right size for this watch to your wrist. And let's see. It will fit a little bit bigger than the 48 millimeter tip to tip, owing to the fact that that center part of the center part of the solid end link does tend to stick out just a little bit more away from the case, but it's not too bad. So sizing this should be relatively easy, and wearing it should be relatively easy. I'd say you probably get away with this down to a 6 1/4 inch wrist easy, probably even a 6. I like the yellow second hand, stands out very nicely against the gray Meteorite dial. So nice little touches like that all around the watch. The attention to detail, and especially even with the little red tip that shows up nicely against that minute track. It's the little details like that are what are the thing that keeps me coming back to Zelos all the time. The attention to detail, the customer service, the quality of the watches, and the design of the watches just keep you coming back. I mean, you really do, and they keep impressing me, and they keep impressing my father, which is not the easiest thing to do. So I'm going to wrap the video up so I can go take this over to my father's house and let him start wearing it, because I know he's been waiting for this for quite a little while. I think a couple weeks. So he should be very happy that this thing actually showed up a little early. So if you liked the video, I certainly hope you did, please, thumbs up would be much appreciated. Clicking the like button, the thumbs up button, whatever you want to call it, helps with the YouTube search algorithms. Channels that have a lot of likes to their videos tend to be popping up more on the beginnings of searches, the higher ranking on the searches, so it certainly helps my channel, and I appreciate it. Comments, questions, suggestions down below there. I read them all. I respond to them all. However, if you're going to spam my channel with idiotic links, or you're just going to be nasty in the comment section, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the comments so nobody sees it. And then I'm going to block you so that nobody sees you. If you're new to the channel, of course, thank you for finding the channel and welcome. Glad you're here. On your way out, please click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon next to it so that when I upload new videos or I go live, which I do on a weekly basis at least, every Wednesday at noon Eastern time, I do a live stream just to catch up with folks, and it's just a nice sort of unstructured chat When I do that, or when I go live for other days and other reasons, you'll be alerted. So, for all my viewers, subscribers, and otherwise, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in my next video.